How to grow 69 millions of cucumbers in greenhouse and harvest. Mass production of cucumbers, like the 69 million plants grown in a greenhouse, necessitates careful planning and execution in many areas of horticulture. To maximize output and quality, every stage of the process from choosing the best varieties to setting up an ideal growing environment, using soilless cultivation techniques, and putting cutting-edge strategies like vertical farming and automation into practice is critical. This manual provides key tactics for producing cucumbers successfully, emphasizing optimal practices that raise yield and profitability while upholding strict environmental criteria. Number 7. Select optimal varieties. Selecting the appropriate cucumber cultivars is a crucial first step that affects marketability, yield, and quality. Start by investigating hybrid kinds designed for growing greenhouses, as they usually have characteristics like increased yields, quicker development rates, and better resistance to disease. Tasty Green, praised for its crisp texture and sweet flavor, and Diva, a seedless variety that is very well liked by customers, are popular options. Think about the development characteristics of the varieties you choose. Determinate cultivars may produce a single sizable crop, whereas indeterminate varieties bear fruit and continue to grow throughout the season. Furthermore, assess the particular diseases that are common in your area. Choosing varieties that are resistant to diseases will help minimize losses caused by common pests like cucumber beetles or downy mildew. To learn which types do best in your particular environment, which includes temperature swings, humidity, and light exposure, conduct controlled trials inside your greenhouse. Working with regional seed firms or agricultural extension agencies can give you information on growing trends and preferences in the cucumber industry in your area. Last but not least, make sure your selected varieties meet your profitability objectives by taking into account variables like projected market prices, shelf life, and consumer preferences. Number 6. Prepare the greenhouse environment. Establishing the ideal microclimate in your greenhouse is crucial to encouraging robust cucumber growth and optimizing production. First, make an investment in premium building supplies that let in enough light and offer superior insulation. Double-layered polyethylene or polycarbonate panels are good choices for preserving consistent temperatures. Install automated climate control systems with sensors to track temperature, humidity, and CO2 levels continually. In order to avoid stressing the plants, daily temperatures for cucumbers should ideally be between 24 degrees Celsius and 27 degrees Celsius, while overnight temperatures should not go below 16 degrees Celsius. Make use of vents and fans to provide adequate air circulation. This lowers humidity levels that might cause fungal infections and helps avoid overheating on hot days. Plants can be shielded from heat stress during peak hours by installing thermal screens or shade cloths, which yet allow enough light for photosynthesis. To maintain accuracy in conditions monitoring, calibrate environmental sensors on a regular basis. This will allow you to make timely modifications that will establish a stable growing environment that will lead to excellent yields. Furthermore, contemplate including a misting system or humidifiers to sustain humidity levels amid arid times without excessively wetting the plants. By putting these steps in place, a controlled atmosphere that promotes ideal development conditions will be created. Number 5. Utilize soilless cultivation. Because soilless cultivation technologies minimize disease risks associated with soil pathogens and offer more control over nutrient supply, they offer many advantages over traditional soil-based systems. Cucumbers may develop in nutrient-rich water solutions thanks to hydroponic systems, which also get rid of illnesses and pests that can impede growth that are carried by the soil. Take into consideration applying the nutrient film technique, in which a thin layer of nutrient solution is continuously applied to the plant roots, giving them the nutrients they need while maintaining sufficient oxygenation. Alternatively, air stones are used in deep water culture to directly deliver oxygen to plant roots suspended in a nutrient solution. Using inert growing media, such perlite or coconut coir, improves drainage and aeration while efficiently conserving moisture, which benefits root health in both systems. By recycling extra nutrient solutions that would otherwise be thrown away, a recirculating system can save operating expenses in addition to conserving water. You may fine-tune your feeding schedule depending on the unique requirements of your cucumber plants at different growth stages by routinely testing the nutrient solution for electrical conductivity and pH, which should be between 5.5 and 6.5. To guarantee that your cucumbers receive the best nutrition possible throughout their growth cycle, you should also think about utilizing a computerized nutrient management system. This system automatically modifies nutrient concentrations based on feedback from sensors monitoring plant health in real time. Number 4. Implement vertical farming techniques. With limited acreage, vertical farming techniques are crucial for optimizing space efficiency in large-scale greenhouse operations. Use trellising systems to teach cucumber vines to grow upward rather than sprawling on the ground. These systems include vertical grids made of sturdy materials like wire mesh or nylon netting. This helps to promote air circulation around the plants and conserves important floor space. It also lowers humidity levels, which can worsen fungal diseases like powdery mildew and downy mildew. Make sure your trellises are sturdy enough to support fruit-bearing mature plants when you set them up. Frequent inspections will help you spot any necessary repairs before they become a problem. In addition to focusing energy on fruit production rather than excessive leaf growth, pruning lower leaves and side shoots optimizes light exposure for growing fruits. This procedure also improves airflow around the plant canopy, further lowering the danger of disease. Incorporating LED grow lights can also serve as a complement to natural sunlight on shorter days or in overcast weather. These lights can be adjusted to emit particular wavelengths that are helpful for photosynthesis during crucial growth stages like fruit set and flowering. The utilization of vertical farming techniques in conjunction with artificial lighting has the potential to greatly increase total yield while decreasing personnel expenses related to ground-level maintenance. Number 3. Monitor nutrient levels. In a greenhouse where environmental conditions are strictly regulated, ideal cucumber yields can only be attained by effective fertilizer management. To keep your nutrient solution in the correct pH range of 5.5 to 6.5 and to maintain electrical conductivity values, which show the concentration of nutrients available to plants, you should test it frequently, ideally once a week. Depending on their stage of development, cucumbers need different ratios of nutrients. Higher levels of nitrogen are good for developing leaves during vegetative growth. Higher levels of potassium are essential for improved fruit size and quality during fruiting stages, and phosphorus is also essential during early growth stages for developing roots and initiating flowering. By providing real-time data on nutrient uptake and modifying solutions based on plant needs, automated nutrient delivery systems with sensors enable you to streamline this process and minimize waste while maintaining consistent nutrition delivery throughout the crop cycle. Maintaining thorough documentation of your nutrient adjustments can assist you improving your strategy over time. Trends in plant reaction analysis will help you make future judgments about fertilizer applications or necessary changes to your nutrient solution composition. Number 2. Schedule planting and harvesting cycles. In a greenhouse setting where constant crop turnover is needed, maximizing production efficiency requires the implementation of a well-planned planting and harvesting schedule. Establish a staggered planting schedule based on the average time it takes to harvest your selected cucumber varieties, which is usually between 50 and 70 days. This way, as one crop reaches maturity and is harvested, another is prepared to take its place in the production cycle, minimizing downtime between harvests and making the most use of the available space within the greenhouse structure. Using seedling trays or plug trays can help you start new plants while the existing ones are still growing, which can facilitate the process of planting new seeds every few weeks. Moreover, if you implement an efficient transplanting process, the stress that young seedlings experience during their transfer into larger growing systems when they reach the appropriate sizes for continued development towards maturity stage before the final harvest occurs later on will be minimized. Crop rotation can also improve soil health by reducing pest accumulation over time. However, soilless systems, such as hydroponics, which prioritize nutrient delivery over conventional soil management techniques, can also be beneficial in this regard. You can make sure making the fresh produce available when customers are most likely to buy it by matching your planting cycles with peak sales periods by keeping an eye on market demand trends. Number 1. Automate harvesting and sorting. Automation technologies are essential for optimizing operational efficiency and large-scale cucumber production in greenhouses where labor costs can be high. However, due diligence is still required throughout the entire process chain to achieve the desired results. The precise identification of ripe cucumbers ready for harvest is made possible by investing in robotic harvesting systems equipped with cutting-edge imaging technology. This reduces waste caused by overripe or damaged fruit being harvested too late and ensures that optimal quality standards are met consistently across batches produced daily or weekly, depending on demand fluctuations throughout seasons or special events like holidays when consumer purchasing patterns may change dramatically based on promotional activities conducted by retailers selling fresh produce items like cucumbers. In order to maximize profitability potential overall, these systems can be programmed to recognize size and color variations among different cultivars grown simultaneously within the same facility space. This gives growers flexibility without compromising the quality assurance measures required during post-harvest sorting processes before packaging occurs later down the line, ultimately leading towards distribution channels serving end consumers directly through various outlets ranging from supermarkets to grocery stores, farmer markets, etc. These detailed instructions will help you maximize productivity and sustain high-quality yields throughout the growing season when managing large-scale cucumber cultivation in a greenhouse. If you liked our video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.